The Barbados Workers Union says as many as 150 Wyndham Grand Barbados employees could soon be on the breadline. The figure has been disputed by the hotel. However, according to a statement from the union, the company has blamed the action on low occupancy rates and the need to streamline operations. But BWU General Secretary Tony Moore says this contradicts recent statements made by the president of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Sharika Griffith.
Griffith reported that, I quote, early forward bookings from major source markets are exceeding 2023 by 18%, and that from January to June 2024, the island welcomed 381,997 stay-over arrivals, a 15% increase compared to the same period in 2023. So who are we to believe? On the one hand, we have the governing body for hotels painting a rosy picture for the coming months, and on the other hand, two major hotels, Sandals and now Wyndham Grand Barbados, claiming such dire financial straits that they must dismiss hundreds of hard-working Barbadian citizens.
Ms. Moore alleges that workers had recently been assured there would be reduced hours, but no layoffs.
They agreed, enduring the hardship of reduced paychecks, only to be blindsided and betrayed with sudden redundancies without warning. The way these redundancies were conducted, in fact, reveals a shocking lack of empathy and a blatant disregard for basic decency. Imagine workers were not only dismissed without adequate notice, but were humiliated in the process, forced to return their uniforms, and followed out by security as if they were criminals.
But in a further development, the resort is denying the scale of terminations, noting only 35 of the more than 400 employees had been given their walking papers. CBC obtained a copy of the letter. Public relations consultant Joyanne Haig explained why the hotel decided to take the action.
We're not in the tourist season. That starts in December. So the numbers obviously are low in keeping with what we're seeing right across the board of most of the hotels. And that is the reason then for the termination. We're hoping then once the numbers improve for the season, individuals, as stated in the letter, will have an opportunity to reapply.
She also responds to the union's charge that workers had previously been assured they would not be laid off.
That meeting that took place a few weeks ago, it said that this is what will happen. We will look at reducing the hours. If, in fact, the numbers of the hotel remain the same, or should I say even become lower, then other measures may have to be put in place in order to reduce the payroll, and that was what was said. But it wasn't written in stone that this is the only thing that we will do. We said this is what we are going to do, and we're going to carry it for as long as we possibly could.
Ms. Haig says at this stage, further layoffs are not anticipated, but acknowledges the situation depends on the trends in occupancy levels. Sharika Griffith, CBC News.